Hey, this is Russ. Yeah, I'm back out on the road again. What am I riding today? I am on the Himiway D7. Himiway D7. Yeah, this is a big fat tire bike, man. 4.5 inches wide by 26 inches. Yeah, it's a big bike. Yeah, this is the step over type bike. So yeah, you gotta climb onto this thing. Decided to take it out, but you know, I'm looking at my battery and I'm going, uh-oh, I didn't charge this battery up. Yeah, you know, a lot of the times I take these bikes out, I'm thinking I have them fully charged up, but I must have already dropped this one down in capacity because I've ridden a little bit here and I'm down to only 3 out of the 5 bars on the battery left, so we can't go too far today. It's okay. It's okay. We'll ride around for a bit and then we'll call it a day. But I wanted to get out because we don't have a whole lot of good days left. Yeah, today, right now, I don't know what the weather was, they said. Is it upper 70s, something like that? I think it is. Yeah, so I've got my long sleeves on, but I don't have, you know, the big heavy sweatshirt or anything like that on. The only reason I wear some of these long sleeve things is the UV protection I get out of it. Yeah, I don't get as dark. So that's what we got on. Of course, we got our half styled gloves on because, you know, if you fall, you want to have some protection. Now, I'll tell you, these gloves have protected me multiple times. Yeah, on all the falls I've had, all the falls. Yeah, how many times have I fallen now? 4 times. 4 times, twice due to bad knee, leg strength. Once on the mooncool cargo bike because Mrs. Wright stopped real quick and I stopped, and then the weight of that watermelon on the rear rack pulled me down. Remember that one? And then I fell on the mooncool trike, right, out in California. That was a dangerous one. Yeah, people are still talking about that. They are. They're still talking about it. They're telling me, it says, I can't believe it. It says, man, it was so close. I think everyone recognized that fall, the biggest issue really wasn't falling down the hill. I mean, if I fell on a hill, I would just roll down the hill, right? It's not like I fell off a cliff. Still would not have been good for me. But the dangerous part of it really was the issue with potentially hitting those metal pipes that were along the side of the hillside. That really was the dangerous part. Yeah, it was close, guys. It was really close. So anyways, what are we going to talk about today? I wanted to tell you guys something that I ended up deciding to do, and I mentioned it before, but I finally ended up doing it. Yeah, I signed back up for the community gym. Yeah, I felt that it was time for me to get back there and start doing some weights, kind of get some strength back, and then also to do some toning, right? We'll take a ride over here. Put my arm out here. Yeah, I wanted to get back there to do some toning up, and because I'm starting to look a little flabby now, because I've lost weight, as you know. So yeah, I did not gain those extra 4 pounds back that I lost in Arizona. So I am still down to 218. In fact, when I weighed in today, it was 217.8. Yeah, 0.2 pounds less. Yeah, okay, 218, right? So yeah, we're still down 50 pounds, but it also makes you look a little flabby, you know, because just because you lost the weight doesn't mean you have the muscles and things, and the skin is looser and all that stuff. So yeah, I said, yeah, I've got to get back there. So I went to the gym. I signed up for it. The guy told me, he says, wow, that's the fastest I've ever signed anyone up for the gym. I go, well, I'd already been here before because of my knee. You know, I went there basically to do the leg press when I had my knee replacement done. I needed to get the strength back in my leg and in my knee area. Let's turn here. So I went to the gym and used their leg press. I wasn't doing heavy duty weights. I mean, there's no way. I mean, I was doing like 50 pounds on the leg press. And then after I'm done, you know, another guy will come in, he'll put like 150 pounds or 200 pounds. He's probably going, what's wrong with this guy? He's only doing 50 pounds. But no, it was freshly done from the knee replacement. Obviously, there's no way I could go that high. So I told him, you know, can you show me some of the things from these other machines? 'Cause I never got on any of the other machines. I did do a bicycle machine there, you know, just keep my legs moving and the like. That was before I bought an e-bike. And so I said, can you show me some of these things? I want to work on upper body stuff first, and then I'll work on other things like, you know, abs and all that other type of stuff. But right now, I says I need to kind of get my arms and upper body back in shape a little bit, and then little by little, I'll just add more machines as I go. So he showed me, the one guy showed me all the machines that they had, so I kind of have an overview of what is there. And then when I finally went in to do it, another gentleman, and these guys are older guys, these guys are older than me, and he showed me how to work with the 3 machines that kind of help deal with the upper body. So he put me at 50 pounds to start, and he says, well, let's start you slow because, you know, if you haven't done anything in so long, we don't want to go crazy, and I agree. So we started at 50 pounds, and I did, you know, those things that, you know, help your upper chest and all that stuff, whatever, you know, whatever the machines are. And then one machine, I think you just kind of do pull down type things, put me at 20 pounds, and I'm thinking 20 pounds, come on, you know, I could do more than that. But hey, you know, by the time I got to that machine, I was going, yeah, I'm glad it's only 20 pounds. Yeah, I'm so out of shape. I'm so out of shape. So when I was finished with that, he basically said, okay, do 10 reps and do 3 sets of the thing for those 3 machines. Okay, so I did them. And he goes, okay, tomorrow you'll probably be aching a little bit. I'm thinking, I'm not gonna ache. What are you talking about? You know, it was only 50 pounds and 20 pounds. Come on. Guess what? Yeah, I was aching by the next day. I'm still aching. And it's been, let's see, what, 1, 2, 3. It's been 3 days already, and I'm still aching. That's how out of shape I am. Oh, man. I'm really in bad shape. All right, so how much did all this stuff cost me? So he told me, he says, look, you don't have any type of initiation processing fee to pay because you already did that 5 years ago when my knee replacement happened. So I'm still in the system. I just never came back because of the pandemic. Pandemic shut everyone down. So he says, no, you don't have to pay that because you're still already in the system. We already knew that was going to happen. So he says, you don't have to pay that. And then he says, oh, you know, you can pay monthly. You can pay every 2 months, 3 months, whatever it is, you know. He says, but the least expensive cost is if you did it for the whole year, then they give you a slight discount because, you know, you're prepaying for one whole solid year. He says, but you don't have to. I said, sign me up for the whole year. He goes, are you sure? I go, yeah. Here's the thing, I know myself. If you sign me up for 1 or 2 months, I'll be coming for 1 or 2 months and then I won't come again. Yeah, you sign me up for the whole year, I'm coming because Russ is cheap, man. Russ wants his value. Told you guys. Yeah, he says, if you sign me up for a whole year, I'm gonna be committed. I'm gonna have to do it. And he goes, okay. So he signed me up for the whole year. And he says, oh, you know, another thing too. He says, how old are you? I told him I was 65 going to 66. Oh, you get the senior discount too. Oh, good. And then he said, oh, wait, we have a promo going on. He says, I think you might even get an extra month. He says, I'm not really sure, but I said, whatever it is. If I get the extra month, great. If I don't, I don't, you know, whatever. So I said, so how much is it going to cost me for the year? $152. That's it. Yeah. He says, you're paying like a little over $12 a month. I go, that's pretty good. He goes, yeah. He says, that's really good. He did tell me that some Medicare Advantage plans do pay for gyms too. He was telling me that, you know, even though he works there, he says, I can get into some other gyms because of my Advantage plans. Well, I didn't sign up for an Advantage thing, so I don't get that. But he says, but you know, in time, if you do, you're going to get some additional things that you can do. Okay, whatever, you know. So he says that's the fastest I've ever signed anyone up for the gym. But the thing is, like I said, I'm not a new guy. I've been there before. I'm kind of familiar with the gym. But you know, the nice part is that they actually expanded the gym out. They bought more equipment and put it in there. Man, my batteries are dying down. I'm down to like 2 bars and 1 bar. So this battery's really low. I'm gonna have to start heading back pretty soon. It shows 3, but you know, as you work it and you put a little more effort in there, you know that thing's gonna drop. So anyway, we'll ride around slowly around here. So I'm signed up for the whole year, and then I asked him, when's a good time to come? He says, you know, since the pandemic happened, about 50% of the membership never came back. Yeah, that's kind of shocking. I go, wow. So he says, the gym is always kind of a lot more empty than what it was when you were here the first time. Right? Good for me, not so good for the community gym. Yeah, this is basically your city gym. It's not like a specialty gym thing. But I'm telling you, they have basically all the things I need. I don't need any other additional gear. They got more stuff in there than I will probably ever use, really. So he says, yeah, you don't have to worry about that. And I says, well, what happened to all these people? He says, well, another guy told me. He said, well, what I think happened was we were so restrictive on what you can and can't do during pandemic times. Yeah, I mean, they probably made everyone mask up, and then they you know, you got to wipe everything down, which I think you should do on any of the places anyway. You should wipe down the equipment after you've used it before you use it. And so he says, I think all the restrictions kind of stopped people from coming back. They probably have gone to other gyms. I don't know why they would do that, really, unless they don't care how much it costs, because I know regular gyms would cost a lot more than $12 a month. Well, maybe they pay more because they're not seniors, okay? But still, I mean, overall, the community type gym is cheaper than if you went to a private gym. Granted, you might not have some of the super fancy gear that the other places have, but you know, hey, I don't care. I'm just there to tone up. I'm not there really to build myself into a Mr. America. They still have that? Mr. Universe? What do they call those guys? Yeah, I'm not there for that. I just want to tone up a little bit, so it's perfect for me. So here's when I'm going to be going. I'm going to be going whenever people are not going to go. So which means I'm not going there early in the morning. That's going to be busy, you know, before work times. Forget that. I'm not going in the evening when people are getting off of work. Forget that. I'm going to go when everyone's out at work and in school. That's when I'm going. Yeah. Take advantage of less people. So now the 2 times that I've been there, first time just to view the place, and then the second time to actually do some workout, there was probably maybe only like 3 people in the gym, maybe 4. That's like nothing. Yeah. Perfect for me, not so good for the gym, but that gym's going to be there regardless. It's part of the community. It's community funded, right? So it's not like a private place where if they don't have enough membership, they're going to close. That's not going to happen. It's part of the park district. So I'm okay with it. They may not be so okay with it, but I'm okay with it. So that's what I'll be doing, okay? So how am I looking overall? I'm looking better. Yeah, I would say there's no doubt you can tell I've lost weight. I mean, it's pretty obvious. I've been getting a lot of comments from people who haven't seen me in a while. They go, man, you've lost a lot of weight. Yeah, I have. I have. And then I think the addition of the new clothes that Mrs. Wright made me get kind of accentuates that a little bit more now. Because, you know, my clothes were kind of old and hanging on me, and they kind of look worn out, and I just kept refusing on getting anything because I said, why? I mean, I'm still losing. I don't want to buy something now. And then, so yeah, like I mentioned last time, you know, even like the jeans, the waist size thing went in 6 inches, and then we went to the slim fit. Remember that? Yeah. So the slim fit, you know, takes things in closer for you. So yeah, it's a little tighter, not tighter in the sense, but it's more snug, right? So like if I put my cell phone in my pocket, I kind of notice my cell phone's in my pocket now because it's kind of stuck up against you instead of like loosely in the pocket. But you know, when I ride the bike, like I said, I still wear the old pants because first off, who's looking at me? And secondly, I want some comfort when I'm on the bike. I don't need to be in slim fit type jeans. Man, some people have some really interesting Halloween decorations. Kind of scary looking stuff out here now. You know, these guys have these tall skeletons and scary looking things like that out, you know. Yeah, we never did that. I don't know if you guys do that. We never did that. Not scary stuff like that. I don't want to scare little kids. Of course, maybe the little kids like that stuff. I don't know, but we never did that as our family. We never dressed up our daughter in scary looking things. She was always things like Cinderella and, you know, that kind of thing. So anyways, that's basically all I wanted to tell you guys is that I'm back at the gym. I did not go every single day last week because I was aching too much, man. And I will probably go back, today is a Sunday, I will probably go back on Tuesday. I'll give it another day, plus Monday I'm gonna do a review as well. So I have my work cut out for me. I figure, yeah, one more day's fine. I mean, I'm not in a rush to do anything, but eventually I will need to get there. If not on a daily basis, I need to get there at least every other day, I think. To kind of keep moving, keep going. Yeah, I think I shouldn't turn here because now it's just going to bring me back in a circle, going back where I just came from. So that's the announcement. And if you look at my battery bar, I'm down to 1 battery bar. Okay, I think it's time to head out of here because I got a while to go to get back home. All right, I'm just going slow. That'll help conserve some battery. You know, if I pedal, let me pedal. If you pedal, that'll help conserve some battery too. Let's bring the pedal assist level down. See, if I'm pedaling and the pedal assist level's down, I'm back to 2 bars. But yeah, it's been a while since I took out the Himiway D7, so I knew it was time to do it. And so yeah, it's time to take that bike out. You know, there's a lot of bikes still in the home that I still need to take out. I haven't done it in a while. Oh, the clicking that you hear here is the handlebar seems to be pushing up against the stem as I push forward on it. So I need to maybe lock down something a little bit more so it doesn't click on me. But yeah, it's nothing wrong with the bike or anything like that. It's just adjustments sometimes. Usually little adjustment here, little adjustment there takes care of all those little clicking, creaking type sounds, right? All right, folks, that's about all I have for you today. Just wanted to let you know what I'm up to and what I've been doing, and yeah, by the time you see this video, you would have already probably seen one of my reviews, and I'm working on another review tomorrow, and then the day after that, I'm expecting another bike to come in. So yeah, we've got to keep moving. Yeah, okay, we're going to take a right this time. Got to keep moving and keep doing our stuff while the weather is still good. Because I know the weather's going to get worse. I always look in advance. I look at the weather report for the week, and I said, yeah, I got to get out there. I got to get out while the getting's good before things are too cold. Some of you guys have already reported to me that, you know, it's kind of chilly in your area, and you know, you got to turn back around and head back home once you hit that weather. So. But we will ride until at least maybe around the 50-degree range, something like that. And then we'll call it a day at that point. Yeah. So, but even though we stop, sometimes we come right back out again because I've been known to do that for like the last 2 years, I think. I hung it up and it says, okay, we're going to do the green screen stuff. And then, hey, the weather looks pretty good, so back out I go. So whenever the weather is good, you'll see me out on the bike. Until it snows, and then forget it. Then you can't do it at all. So, all right. Anyways, if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. Let me know what you think about the microphone too, because we are using the new camera now, the DJI Osmo Action 5. Right? Yeah. What a long name. And okay, can I turn here? I don't know. I can't tell. And then I'm using the wireless mic. Yeah, so you can't do that. It's a cul-de-sac. Yeah, you can never tell. So yeah, let me know how that sounded like for this video to you. You know, I think the reason it sounds good still, is I'm trying to stop the video and I'm still talking, is because there is a wind noise reduction circuit on this particular camera, and it's set for the lower version of that wind noise reduction thing. Okay, yeah, let's turn here. And I think that's helping. But I'm surprised that the background stuff seems to be not as much as it was when I was using it with the GoPro, because with the GoPro I have to use the receiver. It's a transmitter and receiver, right? So, but on this camera, it has Bluetooth availability, so all I have to do is turn on the transmitter and it Bluetooths directly into the camera. So for some strange reason, it seems to have a better rejection of the background noises. If it works out like this going forward, this is what I'm gonna do. It's just so much easier. I don't have to carry that big audio recorder on my belt, like it's on a separate belt type system. I don't have to carry that around my waist. I can jump and go right away. Just kind of clip the transmitter onto my GoPro chest mount, and then I have the camera on the GoPro chest mount, and then I go. Yeah, so yeah, I'm hoping this is the way to go, because I really don't want to have to carry more stuff. So, all right, I will sign off at this point. If you like the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. More videos to come. I'll talk to you guys next time.